What up, Virgo? Thank you so much for joining me for your weekly forecast for the week of August 17th through the 23rd of 2020. Well, Uranus went retrograde on Saturday. Sorry, an itch. In your ninth house. This is definitely going to bring up some unexpected stuff when it comes to like teachers, or if you're a teacher, or just beliefs or expansion on reality, to where something unexpected comes up to try to show you that you can expand or grow or learn or teach more than maybe you thought you could. Definitely an unexpected aspect, but it's worth noting that Uranus is going to be retrograde in this ninth house for you until January. So definitely expect something unexpected, something foreign maybe. Something to keep an eye on. Uranus is the ascension planet, it does take you higher, so who knows? Maybe you're going to be the guru and you don't even know it yet. Or maybe the guru is going to come into your life and you don't even know it yet. Or maybe you're going to get to go travel to some crazy place on this crazy planet that we live on. And traveling almost doesn't even exist anymore. So who knows? It could be so many things. Anyways. We'll take a look here. The sun is in your 12th house in Leo, of course, and it's going to be transiting into your first house of Virgo. So happy birthday, by the way. This week we are moving into Virgo season, so congratulations, happy birthday, happy solar returns to you. The sun transiting into your first house is definitely going to shine a light on your ego, your persona, who you are. It's another year, It's funny how we get that when you start to get into these aspects in astrology, and we have our birthdays, right? And we have the sun there. So it is coming back around and illuminating who you are and bringing you more light, just more wisdom to express, to put out as your identity. So happy birthday, happy solar return. But before the sun and Mercury move into your first house, they're going to be in your 12th house, and they're going to be making a sextile to the North Node in your 10th house. So to bring out the truth, bring out what's going to take you to the highest place, what's going to let you shine, your public image. It's a very good aspect, and it is at the galactic center too of galactic astrology. So this is a big deal for you. And the sun in your 12th is kind of like the unseen and shining a light on the spiritual stuff and more of the foreign kind of stuff that is hidden. It is a very hidden house. But it's about the subtle stuff that you've been going through with Leo. So they're going to be making a yod, the finger of God, to that sextile between the North Node and the Sun, are making the yod to Saturn in your 5th house. Saturn in your 5th is, trying to almost restrict the love, almost restrict the fun, the joy, as you're going through this big transformation in that house with Pluto there too. This is definitely about like being able to embrace life and find the courage. At 0 degrees of Virgo is the fixed star Regulus, so it is about finding that courage. That Regulus is the heart of the lion. Used to be in Leo, now it's 0 degrees of Virgo, but it is the heart of the lion nonetheless, and it is about bringing that courage and that strength to go to what you need and to bring that love. Like, don't not have enough courage to bring out the love and to bring out the fun and the joy and be a kid. Like, don't be old and grumpy. Like Saturn's kind of this old grumpy man, right? Don't be that Saturn. Like, I think this finger of God's pointing towards your 5th house here, and Saturn's saying, why are you restricting yourself from feeling good and having fun and being a kid? Even if you're an adult, even if you're old, like, why not do something that's fun, that brings you happiness, that brings you joy, that lets you express yourself the way you want to express yourself, and to not hold back? And the North Node in your 10th house is, you should be aiming for what, you can do to shine and be seen right now, and let that creativity also take you there. So that's a pretty awesome aspect, and you get the Sun and Mercury coming in, so there's this expression of self that you need to let out. Find that love and express that, your true self, and own that. And we do have Mars here in your 8th house, which is squaring Saturn this week in your 5th house. This is like, if you're not willing to take action on your deep truths and that deep passion within yourself, you're not going to be able to have fun. You're not going to be able to have a good time. You're going to have to step out and really like merge with something that brings you happiness, yourself, someone else. Like, how can you transform your deepest almost insecurities into love, into fun? Mars in the 8th is intense. So, how can you bring out the deepness, the deep truth, but bring it out in a way that is bringing light and bringing love and bringing joy and fun? And it's a heavy aspect for sure. But it's a good one too. It can really force you to not restrict yourself from that, to not restrict yourself from your inner truth and the deep emotions that do need to come out. Sometimes we can't just keep that stuff in forever. We got to let it out. We got to let it rise up like the phoenix. So that's where the big transformation's at. And there's a lot pointing to your 5th house. This is definitely a week of stepping into your power, stepping into your love, and, being true to yourself with your birthday coming up and that Sun and Mercury in your 1st house. Like, be true to your identity, be true to yourself, and, have that drive and that passion to, really step into what is going to take you to the top of the mountain in life. The 4 of Swords. Yeah, I don't think you need to sleep on having fun or having a good time anymore. I don't think you need to think about it. There's nothing left to meditate on. Like, just go do it. It's time to put action out there. It's time to put the drive and put the action to what you want to get done. There's no need to sleep anymore. I think it's apparent that it's, Mars square Saturn, it has to get something done. Like, it has to get something done, or it's just you're gonna restrict yourself from maybe the most beautiful week of your life. And this is really going to go on for a few weeks. So this is like the start of maybe restricting yourself for like the most beautiful 2 months of your life in your own environment and how you deal with that. Something to consider. We do live in a crazy world, though. I know that sometimes it's easier to just stay inside and stay in the bed. I totally get it. But, at least try and have fun if you're inside. Why not? Why not be creative? Build something amazing. Play a board game that you enjoy. Laugh. Be a kid, Virgo. Don't be too old. Don't be Saturn in your 5th house. Don't restrict yourself from joy and laughter and having a good time. I love you very much, and I will see you next time. Take care.